Hello, welcome to PTE 5-Minute School by Brisbane PTE Study Centre. Today I'll be discussing about the topic from the speaking section, describing image. Just in 5 minutes, I promise you, if you watch this video, I'll explain and guarantee you guys, you can get 90 in describing image in your next PT exam. Now stay tuned and I'll show you how to get 90. At first, let me introduce you who I am. My name is Nahid. I'm the head trainer at Brisbane PTE Study Centre, and also I've been teaching for the last 6 years, and I'm also the head teacher at App Uni. Let me now first begin with the topic describing image. Let me ask you a throwaway question. What is describing image and what do you have to do? Is that something very hard? Well, describing image is really easy if you know the trick. I'm going to show you a trick, and that's when I'm going to make your life 100% easy. Okay. Well, according to the PT score guide, describing image is that you'll have a graph, a pie chart, or it could be a random image in front of you. You need to describe the main points of the graph with no hesitation, and your words has to be very clear, and you need to speak for 40 seconds. Sounds easy? Should be easy. Okay, it should be easy. Now let me give you a trick how to get 90 in the PT exam. Now you have to remember, to get your score, you need to speak without any hesitation for 40 seconds. Now, for our trick, what we're going to do is that you need to speak between 50% of the bar to 70% of the bar. As long as you can finish between 50 to 70% of the bar without making any pauses, you should get 90, okay? So how it's done? As you can see in front of your screen, okay, there are 4 sentences. Let's look at this template in more detail. The template has 4 lines. Okay, let me speak out the template. The image describes. It also provides information about the topic in different categories. It is clear from the image that some figures are highest and some figures are lowest. After analyzing this image, it can be concluded that this image is showing crucial information, strongly supported by important facts and figures. Now, the only place that we are going to put something from the picture, it's the title. Okay, that's the thing we're going to do. Now, why we have 4 sentences is just because these 4 sentences will help me to speak about 50% to 70% of the bar. That's all I need. As you can see in front of you, there is a graph. Okay, this is a line and plus a bar graph. What I'm going to do is that although the graph looks very complicated, I'm not going to say a single content from the graph at all. So here we go. As you can see that I'm going to click and you can see that there is 25-second countdown time. Okay, 25 seconds. I don't need 25 seconds, right? I don't need it because I'm just going to say the template. So I don't need 25 seconds. So here we go. 1, 2, and 3. The image describes about financial performance. It also provides information about the topic in different categories. It is clear from the image that A is the highest and B is the lowest. After analyzing this image, it can be concluded that this image is showing crucial information, strongly supported by important facts and figures. Have you noticed that I finish up to 50% of the bar? Have you also noticed that I said things that were not in the picture, like A is the highest and B is the lowest? Although A and B is not there, please don't say that Nahid is crazy. It's just because the content is not important. All I did, if you notice that I did not make any pauses. The only part of the content was the title that I mentioned. That's it. That's all you need to get 90 in the PT exam. I did not make any pauses. The only part of the content was the title that I mentioned. That's it. That's all you need to get 90 in the PT exam. Are you not convinced? Let me give you another example. Here is another example you can see in front of you. This time there is a random image. If you look at the image close, it seems like there is a river and you can see water as well, and I can see a garden and trees. Okay, since there is no title, I'm just going to make a random title up. Okay, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. The image describes about a beautiful garden. It also provides information about the topic in different categories. It is clear from the image that A is the highest and B is the lowest. After analyzing this image, it can be concluded that this image is showing crucial information strongly supported by important facts and figures. And then you press next. Have you noticed again, I said A is the highest and B is the lowest, crucial figures. There's no such thing in this image. It does not matter. Content does not matter at all in describing image. That's why I'm very comfortable, okay? All I did, just make sure, just keep it in mind, all I did was that I did not make any pause, okay? If you notice that again, okay, I have added some extra words here and there. This is just to tell you that even the template that I gave you, if you added some your own words, there is no problem. There is no problem at all, okay? So I'm just going to wrap this up. So what can you take this from this video? Just remember that describing image is really easy. Content is not very important here. You just say 1 or 2 words. Template really helps you to keep on speaking. You don't have to follow the template which I just provided. If you have your own template, if you got template from some other videos you've watched, they're all fine. All template does the same job, okay? No, I'm not going to say that there is no template that gives you a magic score, okay? It's you who is the magic here. You're the one who's speaking without any pauses. That's what gives you 90 in the PT exam. Is that clear? And if you do like my template, you can always download from the comment section below. The software that I use today is Iowa. Okay, there's also the link below. Just make sure that when you watch, it's used for free for 3 days. You can use it for free. There should not be any problem. If you want to use the same technique in any other software, that's still fine as well. I use Iowa personally. It's just because the accuracy of the score has been very high, and also for the last about 5 years now, 4,500 students from Brisbane PTE Study Centre has been using this software. So we've been relying on this software a lot. So that's the case. But if you want to use any other software out there in the market, it's fine. There's no problem at all. Okay. Just don't forget that you need to just focus on fluency. Content is not important. And get 90 in this section. Okay, make your mom happy, make your dad happy, make your family happy, especially girls. I know that most of you, those who are working, you've got your kids to look after. Okay, so make your husband happy as well. Okay, those husbands out there, make your wife happy. Okay, and get your PT score. Okay, watch out for more videos in the coming days. I'll be trying to come up with other ideas, other hacks, and I'll try to get you a 90 in PT exam in 5 minutes. Good luck.